Yo, Planet Coaster friends, this is Michael from Gaymerhood Builds, and we are back in Lost Paradise Adventure Park. I think I said Lost Adventure Paradise Park in my last video, but whatever. We have done a lot, like maybe too much. I'm gonna pause this again because I don't know if it's gonna be laggy or not. Because I just keep adding. All right, so first of all, I've roughed out my ticket entrance building. It kind of has this clock tower. Oh my god, here we are, literally sitting down to film. My orange cat gets off the couch, walks to the door, cries at the basement. Goodbye. Alright. So, yeah, I started to rough this out. There's a couple of shops here. I think there's a info shop, guest services, and then a splash. No, there's 2 guest services. And then a staff building. And then we got 4 park entrance gates here. And this building got a smidge bigger than I think I expected it to, but whatever. And you know what? There's no clock piece in the game, and I am not one of the super creative people who's gonna go tinker with the world's tiniest little parts to make a clock. There should just be a clock in the game. Do we not build clock towers? I don't know. I can't find one. Also the labeling's really crap. So yeah, this is rough. It's not fully scenic. Yeah, I really wanted this market old world. I don't know. I'm thinking in part of the Africa section of Animal Kingdom, there's these old market buildings. That's kind of roughly what I was going for. But not completely beaten up, but I do want to apply some of these brick texture bits and bobs. Still need to come out here and do a whole bunch more landscaping, but yeah. Okay, so we have done, and when I say we, it's a royal we, it's me. Done a ton more scenery work. As you can see, most of the grassy areas are filled in now. I added a few more. I followed the wave machine trick where you select and then duplicate move, and then you can add a ton of wave machines, because my wave pool is so massive. The waves really don't make it very far, so I had to beef it up. All right, so let's go down here. What have we done? We have I just kind of added some more. I added some signage. I just added some more details here. I can't remember if I did this last time. Kind of built this little mini backstage area with a basic door and just a trash can, even though there's literally no way to get the trash can out of there, I don't think, but whatever. I made my first blueprint. So this is available in the Frontier Blueprint shop thing. Super basic, very easy to replicate. So, but if you don't feel like replicating it and stacking all these donuts, also the search, it's not a donut, it's not a tube, it's not a float. These things are so hard to find when you're just searching. Anyways, we've done that. So then in here, I still need to fill out this area and put a bunch of lounge chairs in, but we've added a ton more scenery in here. I did have to add a filter, so I kind of built this cave around it. Yeah, I just mixed a little bit of non-traditional, this rhododendron in here, because I did want some flowers. I was using like foxglove exclusively, and I was like, I need more flowers. I'm also not super fussy, and I just like went with the default like red foxglove that's pretty much everywhere. This little guy here, I just kind of like beefed him up a little bit, and like just kind of, and I also kind of made a little backstage on this, just like a really simple door and some boxes and stuff like that. This is where I really wish we had like an adventure pack or Western theme or something like that, because I just feel like there'd be so many more of these things to like stack in the back. Added some more here, and you know what? This is not going to be the last park we ever build. In fact, we might start a new park every single time there's a DLC. Who knows? I chopped out this little thing here, this little area here, to try to like just kind of add a little shade. There's way more loungers there, and I like that the loungers snap to each other, but I kind of also wish that they would like snap kind of the appropriate distance to follow the edge of a pool. But they don't. So tough gazungas, I guess. Okay. So we've scenicked a lot of this. We made this, like, we filled in some of this area. We came over here. We still haven't themed the bridge per se. There is a waterfall here. If I turn this back on, there we go. Yay! Everyone's getting soaking wet. Yeah, so I have this. I desperately need to fix that. If I don't do it right now, then I'm gonna forget. You. Yes, you. Select. Thank you. Oh, God. It scares me when that does that. Like, redraws the entire pool and the path. I'm like, oh, God. Little bit more theming around the backside here. I filled in some more. Bamboo is great at filling in. Oh, we're stuck in the trees. Let's get over here. Yeah, filled in this area with bamboo. And then we flip a bitch. We added some more. Still probably could do a little more rock work in here. A little more vegetation. Did a really simple, like, facade on this, like, Splash Emporium. Added these rocks all the way around this cliff edge. And then put in this fence and just some chairs and stuff. Still need to do some more on my like splash pool area, but I added here, we'll turn it back on. Added some water effects. Woo! I'll blow your pants right off. And what else did we do over here? Yeah, we like did scenery all along. Here's my red fox gloves. Just love them. This cozy little corner here. Yeah, where you like come up this path. It's all nicely scenic. I added way more of these speakers around just to kind of like give a little atmosphere. There's a fantastic sightline. If you come down to here, it's easier if you're in POV, but in POV you can see the volcano. So yeah, you can come down here. I think I stuck a blueprint here just because I was like, why not? I don't know why I'm very hesitant about using blueprints, like I'm cheating or something, like, oh my god, I used a blueprint. I do have this bug where there's an infinity hole. They walk over it. It is a path. And I've got these little guys here. These guys have been here for a while, but like, yeah. So then down, there's way more scenery here. So let's see, what do we got? I'm lost in the trees. Yeah, there's just more. There's more. I got to do more. But I was trying to make it from like a guest perspective. Can I take over this guest? Yes, camera. So then can we look around? Yeah. It's lovely. What? Turn your head and look. Oh, see, it's very lush. Very tropical. Very mindful. What the hell was that term? Yeah, having fun. We're having a party together. Cool. Yes. Occasionally I say potty. I am from Massachusetts, so deal with the accent. Okay. So then we get down here. I don't know. I've just been like trying to fill in as much as possible. This is my latest creation. So I did take inspiration from a blueprint, but I didn't like use the blueprint. If we go, zoom way out. This is the blueprint I downloaded. I can't remember the author's name. It's like a pizza place. It's a cool little market. Like I said, like you're basically reusing the same parts over and over and over and over again. But it's like, it's got like fire and I don't know. It's a little dark, a little like, I don't know. I don't know what the word I would use to describe it. Like, why would you have all these barrels up here and have all this like foliage? But it was a good like starting place. So I went with kind of a similar idea. I realized I only did one wide. So let's go back. Oh my god. Way over here. Okay. The one box on the roof. Okay. So I did. Oh my god. It's like. Wow. This is like. I don't know if it's my computer right now or me. But. So yeah. I just like filled in some area. Like these two buildings were connected. Well, yeah. Not 100% done. On the back side of it, I did a bunch of foliage and like some ivy and just to try to like, I don't know, spruce it up a little. But I used the stone market pieces and these door pieces. I don't know, all the market tarps. I basically just like made them monotone so that way they don't show the Greek like pattern. Still have to cover up this thing. I don't think I really changed anything from I built all these slides, but I didn't really like theme anything. I did add like the scenery brush around the backside here, and then didn't change anything in here. Really kind of need to come back and like finish out the scenery here. So then if we go back over here, we've used another we used a few blueprints like the in-game ones. So I used this blueprint here and I like did a ton of seating. This still needs to get filled out over here. Did a ton of scenery brush. Still have to build out this. Over here I kind of like this little building. I don't know, it's kind of basic. Again, I can like do a basic building. It's all the trim work that I watch everyone else do and I'm like, how do you find those pieces? Half the time I would absolutely stick 1,000 pieces on this if I could find them. The problem is And I also see something. I see the pieces at their face value. I see a piece, and I'm like, I don't see the backside of it. I don't see, like, oh, this one little, like, side of it. I can hide the rest of it, and I can use this one little thing as a hook. Like, I just, my brain does not comprehend when people do that. Still have to do a little bit more scenery work here. Stuck. This is a, this is one, that's a blueprint. And then I added to it, like, obviously some of the taller stuff here. And then I kind of, like, built out this little corner. I want to do more of these, or build, like, some kind of cabana type thing. These were, like, really simple. But I want to build, like, a private section of the water park or something like that. Like a VIP. Very VIP. Very, very demure. So, yeah, we've done a lot. I have gone into the this pool, this lazy river, my second lazy river, and I have, so it, like, works halfway, but I still have to finish it. Like, there's this section here, and I think there's a little section inside the tunnel that needs to get done. Need to finish scenicking out around this, like, pond. Like, the whole point would be, like, there should be a waterfall, like, flowing down here, down the river bend. I added a bunch of trees here, just because this is where I definitely need advice, because I have no idea, like, what to theme this as. Like, literally, I did put this where I think it's cool that they all duck. They go down and then they duck. I did build this, like, rock wall along the edge here, and if we unpause, I said unpause. There's just, like, a ton of water. Again, I wish the water effects played into the excitement, not the scenery of, like, a ride. Oh, there's also a ton of, like, not steam but mist. Very spooky. Oh, I'm gonna go down a hill. Yeah, so I don't know. I thought about doing, like, this big, like, mine building or whatever here that you would crash down, but I'm gonna go to the best of my ability Wild West on another area, and I'll get to that in a couple minutes, because I am approaching my time. Yeah, so totally need ideas for what this should be themed. It is tropical. It does interact with the volcano. So I don't know, something. I would love something adventure. Like, I really wish we had some of the adventure pack pieces. Like a temple would be cool, or maybe we just keep it, like, super basic themed until, like, a later point, and then we come back to the park and, like, we redo. Added 2 more slides over here. I had these, I think, shown in the last video, but I built these 2. I gotta work on my compact, like, all my slides feel very big. I need to work on, like, the compactness of my slide building, and maybe I should just, like, make a sandbox and just build. So yeah, I've got those. So, and then we just absolutely filled in with, like, the scenery brush. I wanted it so that if you were here at these slides, like, you really just, like, you don't see the rest of the park. Maybe up here you would see, like, some other parts of the park, but I really kind of wanted to have it be, like, the water park be the water park, and it's this tropical, like, paradise. So yeah, and you can see I don't know if the train was here in my last video, but, like, I built it and then I started it as shuttle mode, and now I want to throw it all away because I watch Estan Wolf's video where he built, like, sort of his mainstream Main Street of his theme park. If you haven't been watching his Wilderness Spring series, you should. It is a fantastic park. It started as a water park, and then he built this whole like massive hotel and a strip, and it just like the attention to detail. I'm like, I mean, I don't know what he does for his day job, but like, I got kids, so there's only a few hours a day I can play, and my kids just went to my ex's house today, so, and I decorated for Christmas earlier today, so I'm really just sitting down for the first time today to like play. And I really wanted to get this video recorded before I like dove in. So anyways, my plan originally was that I was going to build this like Americana section here, which was kind of like a nod to the Main Street USA type of thing. And his was just so fantastic. And so yeah, I was thinking about this Americana section, and like, but then when I saw he had his train elevated, and like people were going under, it just looked so good. So I might 86 the train layout for now. I had it in shuttle mode, and just to like, oh, let's like get people going back and forth. Problem with shuttle mode is you can only have one train on it, so it was really, so I had this like line that was massive. My queue wasn't long enough, and like, so then I was like, oh well, I'll just like plan out some of the rest of my park, and this is only part of it. So over here, I'm thinking this is gonna be like, it may not be this far. I may actually, I don't know, I may move. We'll see. I need the hill. That's the thing. I do need some of this hill. But I do need the corner. So I don't know. We'll see. We'll figure it out. I do want to build Western-ish with a log flume, which I realized we don't have any saw blade pieces, so I can't build like the classic sawmill log flume. And we don't have any like steam machinery, or I don't know, I might be able to build some out of the Aquatica pieces, but like the steam engine and like the mine, like pulleys and all those things, like honestly, if it doesn't come with Western, I will riot. Not that I count for anything, but compared to some other, but like, I swear to God, if we don't get Western, that would be like, it'd be a sin. Like, I feel like every single park has like a little mini Western section in it. Even our Six Flags New England has a small Western section in it. It's just like classic American theme park. And I know Frontier is not an American company, but whatever. So yeah, I do want to build a Western area. So whether that's here, and because I do feel like the Western and Americana like kind of work really well together, but it's kind of a pretty far distance. So I'll either need to build another station or not. But I feel like a Western old-timey train station is like perfect. But yeah, this is pretty big. And I was envisioning originally like some kind of like long wooden coaster here, but I don't know. I don't know what I want to do yet. I don't know. So then this the reason it's so junky here and not like smooth like some of the other, this was temporary. Partly because like honestly the map is freaking ginormous, and I wanted it to come all the way down to here. So what I am thinking about is, I had previously mentioned like, oh, if I have another like back entrance over here to the water park, I need more changing boosts. But this might be where I build like the Aquatica theme. Yeah. So I'd build like an Aquatica theme section here, but I don't think it would be it's not going to be water park. It'll be like theme park Aquatica, but I feel like it'll be a good like mix. It'll be a good like transition from like Aquatica into the water park. So you'd have an entrance to the water park here. You have the primary entrance that's back over by the main gate, and then there's this entrance to the water park here that comes from like connecting to the theme park here. So this area here, I want it to be like adventure, jungle cruise type of thing. I think it sticks with the theme of the map. And then somewhere, I don't know, I guess we'll use the Viking theme and the mythology theme, and we'll build sections. If you've ever been to Busch Gardens, Williamsburg, fantastic park. Haven't been there in years, but like, we went all the time when I was a kid, and like, even the rides then were just like outstanding. But their Italy section is really great. Like, they had, one of my favorite rides was the whitewater raft ride called Roman Rapids. That was really great. But I opted to use the raft ride for the volcano. So, yeah. Now we do have, there is a riverboat, isn't there? But I don't think it's, correct me if I'm wrong. It doesn't go in the water, right? It's, oh, we do want an old-timey, yeah. I think, sorry, let me finish. I have too many thoughts in my head. Yeah, so this one, yeah, moves in its own water channel. So this one, not great. They didn't put the version in that can go in the water, which is the one that I would prefer to get like the whole like Jungle Cruise. Like, this is the Jungle Cruise boat, but I don't want it in a channel. I want it in the water. Water. Tuesday, isn't it? Alright. So, what did I just see? Oh, that's kind of cool. What is this? Big M's sit-down powered 4-seater. I don't know what that is. Provides a family-friendly experience for your guests. Sure it does. So does your mom. Alright, so let's come back to this. Sorry, I need to focus. Focus. Okay, we're over here. Bueller. And we've got Americana. The other thing is, like, I need to remind myself I don't have to use the whole damn map. My computer would probably have a heart attack. Because there's already, the max I've seen is like 4,400 guests in my park, and there's 3,600 right now. And I've got to pause so that way my frame rate doesn't completely pork while I'm filming this. Oh my god, how am I at 28 minutes? Jesus Christ, let me wrap this. Alright, so Americana. I think, as Stan Wolf put it, Dollywood-esque. Yeah, I don't want to use Main Street USA because I'm not doing a hub and spoke style, but you get the gist. Teacups, Grand Carousel, like a cool, like, a train station, very, like, I guess it doesn't have to be Disney-esque, but Disney-esque train station, to the best of my ability, because, again, not a builder. Yeah. He actually used a whole bunch of blueprints in his, so maybe I should just take a nod to that and find some blueprints, and fill out my area. I also really liked the way his pathing was. It just was so fantastic. So I need to rethink this whole thing. It just, I don't know, like guest flow and all that. It may need to be like less like come off of here to go in and come back out. It may need to be like you just go through it and you can like branch off to little rides on the side. In the western section, I'm envisioning like the old-timey cars, a mine train, log flume. So there's 3. Maybe a wooden roller coaster. Stan Wolf also did this like cool firehouse like launch coaster. Love that idea. So maybe I can fit that in my Americana area. We're just gonna stick with Americana. And I feel like Americana and Western kind of like they would blend from one to another, and I love that. So I just need to figure it out, and maybe it's like Americana more in the middle and Western along the edge. I don't know. That's why I do think like raising the train tracks would be helpful, because then my pass can go under and like, yeah. That's the thing that's kind of a pain in the butt when you have like the train. It either needs to go like all the way to the edge, but I don't know. I like that it like weaves in and out, takes you to places, and I wish they had a crossing gate. So yeah, that's where I am. I also realized they only have one type of train in here. I'm pretty sure they had 2 types of trains in Planet Coaster 1, but anyways, that's where we are. I have talked enough. I hope you like what you see, and getting some inspiration from the water park as it comes along. Definitely down to hear your ideas on what I want to do for the theme park, or any theming on the whitewater raft ride. I would love that. So thank you all, and I will catch you in the next video.